Good morning, folks. Farmer Luke here. This morning I thought, even though this is kind of breaking with my plan for this channel, I think I'm going to take you along for a little wood cutting adventure with me. And the reason I say it's kind of breaking the rules for our channel is I think I'll shoot it in several different clips and have my good friend Mason edit it together for me. I don't think there's a way I can do this video with doing one clip. So anyways, it's not that the reason that we're doing the unedited videos is more so that I actually will make sure I get them all put up, because I found a very big challenge in the past to actually get videos published when it required a lot of editing. But as I said, we did find a friend of ours that's really good at the technical stuff, and he's willing to edit some videos. So he's edited many of the videos that are, not many, he's edited the most recent videos on our other channel, on our Belding Hill Farms channel. We're just trying to keep the other channel more about maybe education and more like, and I guess this channel is just meant to be more free-spirited and fun, and not as dedicated to, you know, I guess not as dedicated to the homesteading stuff, like, you know, as far as that goes. But I still thought that certainly for any of the kids that are watching this, I thought they would find it enjoyable to come with me to the woods, pick out a few trees, cut them down, hook them up. I'll show you here. Hook them up to the winch on the back of the tractor. That's what these cables and stuff are for. So anyways, come with me and we're going to go on a little adventure to cut some firewood. And it's a beautiful afternoon here in southern New Brunswick, Canada. And it's probably, based on how it's feeling, I would bet it's like not very far under freezing. Like it's probably only -5 Celsius or something. Like it's really quite lovely. So anyways, Farmer Luke, I'm going to catch you in a little bit here. All right, so I guess I figure if I'm already going across the barnyard and I've got the snowplow bucket on, maybe I'll just take a little snow out of the barnyard. So I think today I'm going to go down on the home side. There's my sheep over here having a little bite to eat. So I'm going to go on the home side of the farm. That's what I call the home side, because we have about roughly 120 acres on each side of the farm. And so the trick here is that I got to find the big ruts that were in the ground here, because I haven't driven in them in a little bit and the snow's got them covered. Oop, there, fell into the rut that time. You can see the ruts ahead there now. Pardon the mess down in the woods here. Some of this is my mess, some of this belonged to my father, some belonged to my grandfather, some probably belonged to my great-great-grandfather. That snowmobile in the woods there. This is part of this is the actual arbor for my dad's rotary sawmill that him and my uncle built. Alright, I'll take you down here in the woods and we'll see. I'm looking for white birch, because on our property the white birch don't grow very large. Well, no, that's not fair. They don't live very long. So I just prefer, when I find a large one, to take that out. And because in my experience on this property, I don't cut enough wood based on how much wood we have to keep up with it. And a lot of them are okay. Like maples and stuff are okay, but white birch and even yellow birch is okay, but white birch will be, it'll rot before I get to a lot of it. So here's a tree that's across the road. I'm just going to give it a little shove. There we go. I'm not really going to plow this road out per se as I go down. I'm just going to drive down it. But tractor. Push his way through. Some white birch in there, but they're not very big. There's one there that would actually not be terrible to take. I'll see if I'm coming out with a small load. I could always top up with that one. There's a nice maple tree. I've cut all the trees around him to let him prosper. When I was a kid, there was an apple tree right up in there that I shot my first partridge out of. So these are all of our mushroom logs. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but there's stacks and stacks of mushroom logs all in through here. And that's got shiitake and oyster mushrooms is what's in it. Alright, I don't really 100% know that I'm going to find the white birch I'm looking for in this area, but I suspect I will, because if you look here, I mean, there's lots of little yellow birch there, or white birch, sorry. I think I said yellow at the first, but I'm looking for white birch. So, white birch, white birch, white birch, white birch. Quite a bit of it. That's a white birch there. And then these are the yellows here. That might even be a big white in behind. I'll have to go look closer at him. But I, throughout my woodlot, try to give preferential treatment to the maples and the yellow birch. Not to say I don't cut any of them, but when I can, I spare them. Like, that's a beautiful little maple there. He's going to be really wonderful if we can keep these fir trees from falling on them, and any of these white birch from falling on them. Yeah, if I was guessing, I'd say that's actually, this one over here is actually a big white birch. So he'd be a great one to go. But he's also not going to be any fun to try to get down. This is a good one here to go because he's right next to my road. These two here would certainly fill out a load. Another one back there. They're not big ones, but see, they're just going to fall over and die. There's a white birch that's wrapped all around that fir tree. He'd be a good one to go, as would this one, because I ultimately want to widen this road out so I can get through here easier. No, I think that's a white as well. So probably I'm going to end up just taking a bunch in this clump right here, because then it gets my road opened up more. And then there will be a couple on this side too. Another good one in there. Another good one there. I wouldn't say a good one here, but another little one here. Another couple of whites there. So I actually had come through here, my cousin and I, several years ago, and thinned this little stand here of yellow birch out. And it looks amazing. I love it. One of my favorite spots to step into. And technically, I have another old road that goes up in through there that I'd like to develop. Another yellow, white there. But I know there's a few good trees up in there that have to come out. So I think I'll just kind of keep slowly picking my way to get to there. So I'll take out a good chunk of these ones here. Fir trees I don't value at all on my property, because now that the fir market for pulp and such is gone, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't saw fir on my sawmill because I find it warps really badly. So it's just not worth doing. So yeah, so I guess that gives me my plan. Another mushroom log pile in there for my mushroom logs. I'd really love to go get that really big one over there, but that might be another day. We'll see. I love this maple. I love when I kind of open them up like that, and really I'm going to take that yellow birch out there and probably this yellow birch out. Even though they're nice little birch trees, all they're going to do is compete with this maple for crown. If you look up this tree, you can see how the yellow birch that's over on this side has kind of competed for crown with this maple. See how all the branches of the maple are growing off to the right hand side? Because the tree knows that this yellow birch has taken up too much space up there. So realistically, I'll probably take that yellow birch sometime in the not too distant future. This big one over, where's he at here? Oh yeah, right in there. Because ultimately he will choke out this maple. And so my priorities on the property are maple first, yellow birch second. And this is going to be a case that this maple is going to win over that yellow birch. So, and where he's grown here in more of an open canopy area here, and that would be due to my dad having cut wood here years ago, you'll see the branches start very, very close to the ground. So that makes him less valuable for like a sawing log or a veneer log. If you look at the white birch behind this big yellow, he's grown way up before branches started to come off, because he probably was growing before this yellow. And then, or sorry, after this yellow, I said before. Because the yellow was here and had a bunch of crown, that white birch knew it had to get higher in order to get some of the crown space. So yeah, I have a lot of fir on my property, which, like I said, I'm not really very happy about, but I have it regardless. Okay, now you can watch me. I gotta change the bar and the chain on my chainsaw. Oh well, guess it wasn't meant to be. I guess I'm just going to fuel my saw and put oil in it, and then we'll go cut some trees down. So I guess I could tell you guys, some people may not know the difference. So this is a chain oil, and it's it's kind of a reddish color. So this has kind of got like a reddish color for the chain oil, and that is a lubricant basically. So when the chain is going around, it helps to lubricate it on the bar, and it helps to lubricate it when it's going through the tree. And then the other jug is the fuel. And this is a two-stroke fuel, because I have to have mixed gas to go in it. So this bar and chain are going to be for another day. I think maybe if I could do this properly, I'm going to see if that will keep focused on me as I go over and cut a couple of trees down. These are wedges. Take those, and I'll take my sledgehammer for smacking the wedges. Oops. And I'll take the chainsaw. All right. So, which one will we start with here? I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to lay down a couple of them guys, I know. And we're certainly going to lay down a couple of them guys. So, look at that one. That one's already dead. So see what I'm talking about? This tree right here has already died before I got to it. And this is why I like taking these little white birch. I don't think I'll cut these ones right now. And it's because of that little maple tree right there. I'm going to go up and get these ones that are up here first. Ooh. Ooh, come on now. Come on now. All right, got ourselves all in a mess here. This is kind of what can happen when you're cutting hardwood. And don't get me wrong, I don't claim to be any sort of a professional, but when you're trying to fall hardwood, I find it's much harder to direct where they go, because they often are growing with a particular lean to them or what have you. So I just try to get them, at least generally speaking, where I want them, and then haul them out with the tractor. But these two are certainly not where I had envisioned them being. This one is where I planned it. But anyway, so now I'm going to try to get these two trees here. And there will be more of these guys going here too. But I'm just trying to get you set up somewhere that you could actually see what we're doing here. All right, I think maybe this spot here maybe would work. So let's go see if we have any luck. And in an ideal world, they'd fall right down that road right there. So that when I bring the tractor in, they're not damaging any of those yellow birch that I not save but thin out and make better. So this one here shouldn't be as bad, except for it has this little guy in the back. There's where I want it. This is interesting. Yeah, let me see here. Get you turned around. So this little white birch here, this is chaga. So this is what we had gone on a little adventure looking for the other day. So it's growing on this tree, and this tree is going to be cut anyway. So I'm going to cut that tree and I'm going to harvest that chaga off of it. That's pretty cool. And it's funny because the other day we were looking to see whether we could find a white birch with chaga, and we hadn't found one the whole time. And then I come down here and find one accidentally. So I think we're going to try to get some of these guys that are in here now. And it's okay if these are all kind of mixed, because once I come in with the tractor and the winch, I'll just pull them all out. So all I really care is that the butts will pull out the road. Even if it had to be, it could be the tops. I just want them like kind of going to come out the road okay. So this guy here is definitely going to fall nicely out the way I want them. I suspect that next one is too. Then the third one in there, I don't think he's going to fall nicely at all. But anyways, it's okay. Just going to take them down, and if I don't get them all today, then I'll just get them another day. It's fine. All right. I'm going to put you away for a minute just so my camera doesn't get wrecked. And I'll catch back up with you. Alright, let's start heading out and see if all the logs follow us. Because they're not very big logs, it'd be easy for them to slip out of the chokers. See myself, let me see. Maybe over this. Oh no, I think they're all there. I mean, it's a very small little load because they're small little trees. And I could have tried putting multiple chokers on, or multiple trees under one choker, but I decided against that. Oh, actually, I didn't even see that white birch there. Oh no, it's a yellow birch. And there's some view of the logs coming behind us. I don't know if it is. Alright, I'll switch you around so you can watch our drive back out. Thinned a lot of the fur out of this stand here. And someday I have to take that ash tree right there out, because it's got a bunch of holes at the top where the crown is, and I'm sure it's filling the tree with water, and then when that happens long enough, it's going to rot the tree. So before I lose it, I like to get it out of there. So that's on my hit list as well. And then the next big thing is going to be to see how they come through the fence, because I don't want them ripping the fence out. If need be, I would just stop them up here somewhere, chunk them up into smaller pieces if I had to. But I'm hoping they're going to come through the fence okay. Oh, they come through beautifully. If I know my sheep at all, they're going to be over here eating at these trees in short order. Because sheep are just like deer. They love the buds and stuff on the trees. One joker. Let's see if I can set you down here. See if we can get the rest of these unhooked. Ah, there. That's something that I take for granted, is having this winch. That's probably not even half a cord of wood. It's next to nothing. Look at these girls here, they're just waiting to get in there munching on it. But anyways, it's a half a cord I didn't have this morning. Alright, I'm going to jump back in the tractor and we'll go back for another load. Alright folks, I'm back. I kind of got I got working away and kind of forgot about the video that I started, so I'm actually hooked up to the fourth load of logs now, and it's nearly completely dark out. Yeah, anyways, I guess I can show you what I got accomplished here. So I knocked down a couple of dead ones over here and then took two that were decent. I still have one buried in the snow here that I'll have to come back for, just a little one. Two little ones, I guess. Haven't taken that guy down yet, and he may not go because he's not really necessary. Took one dead one and one good one out of there, and then got one out of here, and that's a popple, so I didn't take him. I guess I got one little one there, and then I took a couple out of here, 3 out of here actually, and I never did finish. I didn't cut that one because I don't like how he's leaning. I'll do him, but I'm just going to need more time to rig him. And I took a couple out of here, and I broke the top off that yellow birch, unfortunately. But anyways, that's the way it goes. So ultimately what I'm trying to do, so I do have it's probably very hard to see in this video, but there's a wood road that goes right down through there, and it goes right to my property line. And then there's another old kind of cutting trail there. It's not really a woods road, but I am going to resurrect it as one, because that puts me up on another plateau up in there, which I don't really have access to. So that's ultimately what I'm doing, is trying to make my way up in there. And I kind of just really wanted to open up this kind of throat right there, which I've done pretty well now. Really, that little fur is going to go. And then come spring, I'll just come back and I'll cut these stumps lower when I can see better what I'm doing. I don't like doing it right now because it's too hard to see rocks and stuff. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for a little adventure in the woods. I don't know what we cut today. It wasn't very much, like a couple of cord of wood. Like, it was not maybe, yeah, cord and a half, 2 cord tops. I think this is a 4th load, I think. But there is no real big sticks in any of it. So, you know, probably only getting quarter to half cord per load. Maybe not even. So, anyways, it all counts. So, I hope you've enjoyed coming with me. I've enjoyed videoing this for you. Although I enjoyed the working part so much that I forgot about the video. All right, folks. Farmer Luke checking out from Belding Hill Farms. I'm glad you're with us. If you like our content, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put up another video. We love to hear where you're watching from, and if you're enjoying what we're doing, if you want to see something different. I'm honestly just trying to show you a little bit of everything I do on the farm, and this is all part of it. So, all right, see you later, folks. Farmer Luke out.